Hello everyone, I'm Tina with Gems, Paper, Scissors. I am an independent consultant with Close to My Heart. Today I am doing something a little different and joining with some of my fellow consultants and doing a Close to My Heart Twisted Sisters video hop. So we are using the March-April 2020 idea book and taking one of the paper packs that is featured within it, either the Yesterday and Today or the Seize the Day, and doing something a little different. So today I'm using the Seize the Day and creating a basic all-purpose spring, early summer kind of a card. So I took the striped B&T paper from the Seize the Day pack and paired it with canary cardstock, some more of the striped B&T, pardon me, some of the white daisy, and then some of the smoothie. In my sample card I also used, for the overlay, I used the candy apple. For the leaves I used the both sides of the sage cardstock. So all I did was took the canary and cut it to 11 by 4 1/4 and then folded it in half. You could use the channel on your paper trimmer and score it at 5 1/2 and 2 3/4 on one side, but they're pretty straight edges, so I just took my bone folder and brazed it over that until it's nice and smooth. Then I took my striped B&T, which is background and texture, cut it to 4 by 5 1/4, so it's a little bit smaller so that the canary will nicely frame it. And then taking some of our basic tape runner, I went on ahead and attached it to my cardstock, just having an eyeball view of it, not really fussing over all of the little details. And then I took the white daisy, again using the basic tape adhesive tape runner, attach it. The white daisy in the next B&T striped is cut to 2 1/2 by 4, again so that it has a little bit of a framework with the canary. You could choose to go opposite, which would look nice, but I really like the visual dynamics of having it run smooth across. So that's what I do. And because I'm not a huge fan of a lot of white space, I took our journaling pen. I am using the pewter because it looks really nice with the gray tones in this cardstock. I prefer using the 0.03 tip, but if you like it thicker, by all means, or thinner. And I just freehand it. I like the non-perfect straight lines and just kind of have a little squiggle, just enough to break up that white space. Very simple, adds another dimension. I am choosing not to put anything on this side today because I am going to stamp it with my sentiment once I am ready to use my card. So the next step is to take my cutouts. I did these using our Cricut and our Flower Market die cut system. If you don't already have it, it's still readily available in my affiliate link on my page. Feel free to follow the links and order it into your Cricut collection. So I'm choosing to use our broad tip glue pen, and I like this. It makes a little bit of a mess on my space, but it's cleanable, so that's not a big deal. And I use it a lot when I attach it to something while it's still blue. When it dries, it's permanent. It dries clear, so you'll see no little markings. If I let it finish drying until it is clear, then it works very nice as a temporary adhesive. So I use this on things like when I cut out stencils and I want to attach it to something that I'm working with, whether I'm doing a watercolor or the re-inkers misting or alcohol inks or just sponging over, or if I want to use texture pastes. It's very, very convenient to attach and then remove without leaving any adhesive behind or putting my paper at risk. So that's one of my go-to adhesives. You could use a standard tape roller. You could use liquid glass, and all of those would be fine. But for this particular piece, I really chose the broad pen. So at this point, you just kind of fiddle around until it's about where you want things. Then when you lift it off, make sure to mark off where you don't really want to put adhesive, because you don't want it sticking to the other side. Now, if you do go over, you can always use one of our phenomenal erasers, and it just takes it right off. But if you can avoid that, all the better. So I'm just going to have a little bit of an overhang and squiggle this around a little bit, and then I'll do a little marking with my finger as to where I don't want it again. And at this point, you could use some 3D foam tape. You could use, again, the tape runner, whatever really makes you happy. So that's the gist of this project. Today I'm going to add a little bit of extra shimmer by using a clear shimmer pen. And I always shake it up to mix it nicely and do a little bit of a start of squeezing it out onto the pen. Today I'm only going to put it into the spaces in between my overlay. You could put it everywhere. You could put it on the overlay itself. You could put it on the leaves. Really, you're only limited by your own imagination. And again, it's paper, so if you mess up, you can always make another one until you're really happy with your end result. Truth be told, this is my 4th card of this particular one, and they're all different. I love them all for different reasons. I'll actually show you if I've got time. And this dries fairly fast. And as you can see, it just adds a little bit, there you go, a little bit of sparkle and shimmer. It's hard to see sometimes on video. Anyways, that's all there is to that. Here's my original demo. Here's another one that's very, very similar that it wasn't perfect, so I set it aside. Then here's one that's the opposite of this one. And I think it's a little too bold for what I'm wanting, but I may go ahead and wish my best friend a happy summer solstice or something with it. I don't know. We'll see. I love making these cards, and although they're all very similar, they're also all very different. If you liked today's video, please like it, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. And once you have finished that, go on ahead and hop on over to watch Katie Donaldson Taylor's video. Have a great day, and I look forward to seeing you again.